Countdown initiated. Ready, set, duel.
All right. Good morning, guys. Good evening, good night, wherever you are. Yo, what up, White Spray? What up, Jesse? Okay. So I want to go over this weekend because this weekend taught me a lot. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Everything fine? What up, Farouk? Is the mic okay? Can you guys hear me? Making sure. Sound check, sound check, sound check. Clearly, perfect. Okay. So this is gonna be the old build. Okay, this is the build I took to the OTS and locals. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna do the Duels Cup. But I just want to quickly go over the list, and it basically just go over the thought process behind everything and what it was. Because if you haven't watched the video yet of the weekend of locals, there's a locals vlog and then there's a OTS Championship vlog, and then I showcased the deck list in the OTS Championship one. But I want to go more in detail as to what and how, why I chose to play the deck the way I did. Okay, so first and foremost, just to preface something, this was not my primary normal summon. Okay, so with that in mind, I wanted to ensure that I had the consistency to get to fellows. Okay, that was the whole theory behind it. Get to fellows so I can use fellows to discard this and then use this as an extender. Basically, use Medius the same way I would use Stardust. Right, that was the same exact thing. Wait, why isn't it? Why isn't it hovering? That's weird. Yeah, so that was the whole theory behind that, right? What up, King Edward? Where is it? So that was the whole theory. I wanted to make sure that I had, because I wanted to retain the pivot option that I had with scrap, opposed to, for example, let's say we normal summon this, right? Our pivot option would then be fellows, tuning, and scrap, right? But if we start with this, we have more pivot options, right? Because that means that this can pivot with your fellow. What the hell? Interesting. Why is it not working? It should be hovering this. Weird. Yeah, I was okay. So it's meant to That's weird. Why isn't it hovering? That's weird. That made me lose my train of thought. Okay, so let me. Okay, so I wanted this to be my primary normal summon. Okay, so ideally you would want to start with Elfnotes, right? Elfnotes, search, get your setup going, right? But I wanted this to be my primary normal summon because it allows me to have the pivot option within scrap, synchron, tuning, and fellows, right? Because let's say I go full speed, then negate it, fine, pivot into scrap or tuning, right? Let's say it's scrap, right? That's why this is maxed out. You then go into your, what the fuck? Why is it? Hang on, give me a second. Hang on. Why isn't it? Yeah, give me a second. Let me restart this real quick. It's bugging me. It's not. The card's not. It's not. When I hover over it, doesn't showcase the card, and that's like part of the comprehension process. So let me make sure that's stable. There we go. There we go. That works. Perfect. Okay. Let me start again. Freaking out. So, if I go full speed, right? They negate it. Okay, pivot into scrap. Okay, that turns into your scrap warrior. They interact there. You still have access to tuning, Stardust, and Fellows itself, right? So, opposed to starting with Midius, some Midius they interact there, right? Then you go into scrap. You're kind of cooked there because that's speeder, right? So you want like another form of bait, right? And that's where this comes into play, because now that you're committing 2 cards to scrap warrior, they're going to consider whether to interact with it, because you're contributing 2 cards to this card, right? So they already stopped this guy because they assume that this is your starter, so you need to be able to get something out of this, right? If they don't, then that's fine, because that means you get to this anyways, right? You get to this, and then that means that your line of play expands, because if they ask you here, then at the very least you know that you can pivot with scrap, and then this can get you to this anyways, right? Opposed to this, if you start with Midius and they stop Midius, right, your pivot options are very, 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 I guess, they're not as much. Because then you go Midius, then you need to have Fellows, you need to have this, you need to have this, or you need to have this, right? But that's 2 lines of play, because the next play will be speeder, opposed to 1, 2, 3, right? That's one less thing that they don't interact with, potentially, right? And that's kind of the whole theory behind that. So I wanted to ensure that this was my primary number 7, get to this, and then have this open to be able to push through, right? Because a lot of the times people were interacting, and it was like, oh, interesting, you know. But this line allows for Fellows being negated not to be as impactful, right? Because that means that, okay, that means you would have gone to this. They stop you here, right? They stop you here. That means if this gets ashed, you have the possibility to go, okay, this, like hard open this or open this, right? And yeah, that's why it's maxed out. And because this is my primary number summon, I can't number summon this one, right? So then that's where this came into play, where I can consistently get to Fellows, and then the Fellows will discard the Midius, and then you treat it as a Stardust Synchron, right? That's the whole thought process behind that. But something I kept noticing was I've kept having this level 6 and a Stardust. I'll get to this in a bit. But this kept occurring where I had these 2 on board and I couldn't do anything with them, assuming they stopped the Stardust, and it was like, oh, what the hell? What do I do? Like, let's say they stop me here. They stop me here. Like, where's my pivot option then, right? It was a bit odd. So then that's where I started in the more recent build. I'll show you what I did. But prior to that, I was not playing Zalen. I was not playing this. I was not playing. What was I playing instead? I can't remember. What was I playing instead? I don't know. I can't remember what I was playing instead. But I wasn't playing this. And in some of the replays you saw, in the first one especially, you saw that I resolved Speeder, and then I just left Speeder with Assault and Scrap, and I couldn't do anything because I drew both my junks, but didn't summon any of them, right? So it made it really awkward for me to climb, because I have a 7, but I had already used the 7, so it made it really weird, right? It would have fallen. So then I had to add a 7, and this card right here. This card right here kept coming up because you do have this Elfnote portion that you need to account for, because sometimes they negate the search, they stop the placing, right? So you need to find a way to clear your center column, and this did it perfectly, because then you just go, okay, special Elfnote, okay, they stop you there, okay, fine, you pivot into Scrap Synchron, right? You go into Junk Archer, you clear your center column. So then now they've interacted with this guy. Now they have to interact with this guy, right? Because otherwise you just banish whatever. You basically force something, right? and that was the whole theory behind it. But the primary reason was to just clear the center column, and yeah, it was actually doing pretty good. and then once you're there, right? Once you're there, then that means that you've cleared the center column. You can special summon your Tinia or your Fortuna, right? And that also allows you to have a level 1 on in the graveyard. So let's say you have Junk Archer and you have let me just show you what I mean. Right, this is just an example, okay? This is just an example, okay? Just bear with me. Okay, so let's say, for example, they stop you here, right? They imperm you there, okay? Then now you can pivot into this, right? And you clear your center column, okay? And then you can proceed with this, right? You can proceed with that. Or you can just go, okay. Lead with that. Bring back your scrap, right? Now you're here. Okay, so whether they interact here or not, who knows? We don't know. But the point is that you're pressuring your opponent into interact at some point, because you're just swarming the field with little guys, right? So you can go into an 8, revive that, right? Or you can go special with this here, right? Because you can just go and then place here. You know, there's a few things you can do. You can't really depict what happens next because everyone will interact with you differently. But this is just a general idea of what you can do, right? Especially in a simplified game state, it makes the biggest difference. But that's just practical scenarios, right? Like, just it's not something that's meant to be optimal, but it's just something that you eventually catch yourself doing, from what I have noticed. And like the fact that this can go into is like negate Banish a Caesar without having to deal with baiting it, right? Let's say you're dealing with a Caesar, you special effect, search this, you go into Junk Archer, you just banish the Caesar because you're not activating anything that special summons, right? What up, Gilbert? So then, yeah, that was the whole theory behind this, and everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. But as I mentioned earlier, level 10 kept coming up, right? And we were, when was it? On Saturday? No, it wasn't Saturday. It was yesterday. Was it Monday? I can't remember. I think it was Monday. Yesterday or Monday. We were when was it? I think it was yesterday. No, was it yesterday? Anyways, the point is, after going through my first couple tournaments with the deck and getting actual gameplay, because I was misplaying so much. There was illegal things happening. Yeah, like for one, I thought this you could do. You could only do it during main phase, which cost me. It was cost me round 3. And also I was using the effect to negate a face of a card when I didn't have a Synchro, which is not how it works. You need to have a Synchro to gain that effect, right? Which is that's my bad. But yeah, I get the deck more now, but I think I needed to go through that to understand the deck a bit better and not just acknowledge it at face value, right? Because the obvious thing is the obvious thing, but there are niche scenarios that you're going to have to consider, and that's only through gameplay, right? Which brings me to this build, right? This is the one I'm currently trying out now, because as I mentioned earlier, I want this to be used as an extender, right? But I kind of had to make a few changes, because what I noticed is sometimes this can be a bit depleting, right? For one, if this gets negated, you're kind of cooked. If this gets if you discard for cost, whatever it is that you discarded or shuffled back is not netting you any value, right? It's because you're just getting rid of it. If it went to the graveyard, then maybe, because that means you can discard Stardust, you can discard Chick, you can eventually get that back. But with this, you shuffle it into the deck, right? I mean, there are cases where it can be beneficial, like returning your power patron. Like, yeah, that can be great. But for the most part, what I noticed is that I needed to deplete my hand sometimes, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't want to shuffle back a hand trap, and that was the most obnoxious thing. I was like, I don't want to shuffle that. It was really annoying. Which led me to playing Fenrir, right? Because Fenrir is a pretty solid card. Not necessarily because it's good right now, but because of how it functions within this deck, right? And the fact that it can get you the card you can use to send for the welcome or shuffle back with the Medius is why it's there, right? Because that means it kind of alleviates the whole issue with depleting your hand. And it also helps you keep the card that you typically would discard with the fellows, because there are times where you want to keep the full speed, you want to keep the scrap, you want to keep the junk, like, but you don't want to discard anything else, right? But so you have to discard one of those, opposed to just discarding this because it's an extra copy anyways, all right? Which leads me to this, the ratio of welcome and the Theo realized. Okay, remember how I mentioned that the level 6 kept coming up? But the level 10s. The level 10s kept going up. The level 10 was Changing. But Changing is cool, but it's not great, right? These are the ones I want to be making, right? In order for me to do that, I need to play Theo Realize, because this can change the type and attribute of a monster I control, right? So let's say if I have my Elfnote and I have my Synchron, right? My Star Synchron. I can change either of those to fulfill the requirements for these guys, right? And then if I don't have it, then I can ultimately just go for this. Because even if you get to this, you can potentially set up the hand rip and then trigger the Changing that way, right? You would go Madness, Revive, Tinia, Effectinia, you swap with Changing, you bench card from the hand, and then it'll trigger Changing, right? That was the whole theory behind that. But because we're playing this, I needed to make room in the extra deck. Otherwise, it wouldn't fit. That's why you see that there's the OG Majestic opposed to the Shooting Majestic, the OG SMSD, right? Because at the very least, you can go probably year 10 and summon out this guy, right? And then this time, at least it has synergy with Assault Synchron, right? Yeah, that's basically it. And because I wanted to make sure that if I had to normal summon the full speed or have to summon my junk Synchron, I use this in the same way as a Stardust. So that's why I max this out, because I wanted to make sure that I don't want this in my hand. So if I'm sending for cost for this, I want to discard this, right? And then if they stop me here, then I can just send that and then use that from grave and then progress with this, right? That's the whole theory behind it. Because then at the very least, you discarded this, you've attempted with this, now you have access to grab or tuning or fellows, and then I can go speeder there, right? Sorry if I'm going too fast. Let me know if I'm going too fast. And then I'll... Yeah. Let's see. Is spiritualism... What's spiritualism? What's spiritualism? What is spiritualism? What are you talking about? Can I get it so you can return like bigger to trap cards back to hand? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. With the new RDA support, RDA can play Heavy Slump, Lotus, Kingdom. slump, and the new red nova can add a hand. Also, if you're playing scrap and archer, then it wouldn't overtake be good here. Not necessarily, because we don't really want to be. I mean, you could. Okay. The thing that overtake adds to the deck, right? The thing that this helps with is draw. Because if you go full speed and you search fellows, your pivot option is going to have to be overtake, summoning junk and go speeder there. Because if you have overtake and you have tuning, if you have junk and if you don't have this, then you can't progress. Because the only way you play around draw is if you open these 3 cards: full speed, grab synchron, and junk. Because then you can dump the fellows and then reduce the scrap synchron that way. Because okay, let's say you summon this, they draw you right after you search fellows. Okay, then now you pivot into scrap warrior, right? So you have fellows in hand, you can't use it. So then what happens then is you go scrap warrior, dump the fellows, right? And you would have had to hard open as this one as well. And then you reduce the scrap warrior and then you just summon junk. Yeah. But apart from that, I'm not sure. But something I was considering, since I'm playing Fenrir, is Junk Warrior Extreme. But then I'm not maxing out Scrap Synchron anymore. That's the issue then, right? Because remember, I want to make sure that I facilitate the whole theory behind this not being my primary normal summon. I don't want to have to normal summon this. I want to be able to just special it. With Synchron, if you need to summon normal summon junk, if you need to normal summon a power patron, if you need to summon, like, you want to keep that open. That's why it is the way it is, right? And remember, like, if they ash you here, it's fine because you want to bait the ash in case you have to go for a raw speeder. Like if you sometimes you can't make it to SD, and you just have to go straight up raw speeder. And cards like these bait the ash, right? Or bait the imperm because they'll stop this, they'll stop this, they'll stop this, right? And that's what you want to be doing. Like, these resolving don't really matter because what you really want to do is resolve this. So this is all of these. This engine is meant to be self-sufficient and bait interactions, right? To ensure that you remove the interaction. So by the time we get to speeder, it goes unhindered, right? That's how it's meant to function, right? Which is why getting ashed on this, I mean, of course, getting ashed on this going second is way more devastating. But going first, you're not dealing with spot removal, right? Unless you're dealing with Azuna and Lupus, but you can possibly stop that with Bell and Droplet, right? But like going first, you don't have as many interactions to deal with, so this is not as devastating. Spiritualism is Bell. Okay, let me see. This one? Target one spell, trap your opponent controls, return that target to the hand. Discard effect cannot be negated. Interesting. No, but that's cool. The fact that you can dump with crime. So crime can dump slump, and the new RDA can search that. Actually, you know what that means, though? That means that we can actually play this in a Synchron deck. The only issue is getting to a Fiend tuner, or if you control a Fiend tuner or your opponent controls a special monster. Okay, so if you can find a way to get a Fiend tuner and we can incorporate this in a Synchron build, then that's another win con, because that plays on Charmies. Because then now, that's pretty funny. That's hilarious. If only Resonator Synchron exists. I know. If only they, yeah. But it's not spelled the same. I always thought that was annoying. Like, why wouldn't it be spelled the same? You know? I don't know. But yeah, that's the whole theory behind the deck building process and how it and why it is the way it is, right? Not just senseless deck building, right? Because that's one thing that I don't really like when someone builds something and they don't give like an in-depth logical explanation behind it. Like, okay, why is that there? Oh, is it if you have this, you have this. Okay, fair. But I like going into in depth and really breaking it down. And this is what I told you guys. Once I get the hang of it, and once I'm able to comprehend and structure the deck in a way where it can make sense, right? Of course, it's going to be unconventional because, as I mentioned earlier, or in the past few videos, or just in the past, that when you play a rogue deck, it's a very unconventional deck building process because we're not as efficient, right? So we have to exploit other aspects of the game. And in our case, it's going to be variance, ignorance, that people just don't know what we're doing, right? That's what we have to go by. And that's why you have so many, you know. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I want to keep the list like this though, because I do miss SMSD, the Vengeance, and the OG, and not the OG, the Blazer comes up. Yeah. Oh my God, Junk Signal. Even though we don't have access to Junk Meister yet, I think Junk Signal can carry. I think that'll bring us up to speed. Yeah, I think it'll bring us up to speed. I think it will, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, let actually we can. When does the DC Cup finish? $22nd. Okay. Okay. Also in 4 days. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, so I think what we'll do for today, we'll play TCG just to give you guys like a better understanding, you know, because now that I grasp the concept of the deck itself, right? I understand it a little bit better, right? Of course, there's still a few niche things that I have to go through and just instill it so I can just subconsciously just do it. I think that was one of my issues when I was playing it over the weekend, where I couldn't subconsciously just do it, like intuitively just do it, right? I had to like really think about it and get to that point. And within Yu-Gi-Oh, that's time consuming, which is why you need to practice your deck, like practice over and over again, so you can just not waste time on sequencing a particular card variation, right? Because then that depletes the timer, right? And that's not good, because once you deplete the timer, you rush for time. When you rush for time, you're gonna make incorrect decisions, right, when it matters, right? And that's something that that kept occurring. I kept like thinking too much, too long of what I should be doing, when it should be subconsciously just intuitive, like just okay, this is that, you know what I mean? But because I haven't played TCG in a long time, since last year, there's a lot of interactions that I'm completely unaware about, and my technical play suffers because of it. Like fundamentally, I'm capable of doing good to a certain extent, but because I lack the insight of certain matchups, that's where I'm like, okay, I need to know that. Otherwise, you know, your technical play can it needs to improve. Yo, what up?
Hello. We're on 60 now again, it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine though. It's fine. Okay, let me share screen again.
Totally going for a side deck.
Let's see.
The gravity classes, the warnings, you have everything. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, because like the main deck, the main deck of Charmies, the breakers and the droplets.
Yeah, you need Charmies to go up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then within Fenrir as well, Just being able to like use it as a breaker as well. It's not the worst. Okay, well, let's try that, and then yeah, and then tomorrow we'll start the DC Cup.
I got to play Heroes on with the new support on paper.
Oh, nice. How did it feel?
It felt nice. It felt really nice.
So basically, was the theory a bit off in contemplating where?
Well, I decided to test out the Trinity, like the hero that like fuses into 3.
Yeah.
And that was a good choice because what it was before was the Link 3 hero.
Yeah.
And like my idea of, when I was playing on the Link 3, I was like, yeah, I like it because it doesn't require polymerization. But the problem with him is like, you can't like when you're dark locked through Fusion Destiny, you have a hard time killing. And like I felt like he didn't like. I felt like he didn't like provide enough to be able to like guarantee the kill.
Yeah.
But with Trinity, it's just a 5k beat 6 that attacks 3 times. So like, yeah, it requires polymerization in 3 bodies, but at the same time, you have access to those tools. You have 2 ways to search polymerization, let alone you playing 2, so you might actually end up opening it. But also, it's not hard to get 3 bodies in this thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you have multiple ways to kill if you're going second if you have the Trinity there, because you can like, you can kind of try to force them to interact with the Flame Wingman guy.
Oh, okay.
Because it contributed itself for the Thunder Giant, which is just Exoton Knight. But it also can summon the Sunrise, which is the Miracle Fusion. So like, it's kind of like a, how would I put this? It's kind of like a card that says like, if you do this, like I could always activate this, and then by the time you push enough cards through, you can just change like the plan to go for Miracle Fusion instead.
Yeah.
Like even though the Thunder Giant's not summoned, like they have to be aware, like they have to be like, they know that like it can summon it. So like, even while it's not being summoned, like it's technically doing something. Does that make sense? I don't really know how to put it into words. I'd rather, like it. It's kind of like it puts things at bay, essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like a smart player is not going to play into the Thunder Giant, but like they have to play around the fact that it exists. You know what I mean? Also, it was fun to be on the side of sending cards for cost, rather than going against Mermail and them sending cards for cost. It was nice to be on the side of, not on the like the receiving, like, you know what I mean? It was nice to be on the side that actually got to do it.
How do I
I'm
do
sending Melee
this?
for cost, and you can't stop me. Cherubiting.
What the heck?
It's a hero that can like send a hero for cost.
Oh, the book.
But, like, it's just funny.
Okay, luckily for us, this works out. The fact that he went for this guy instead makes it better for us.
Whether it's VS or what other I guess it's Crystron still, right? That'd be like the other K9 deck right now. Yeah, those are the only 2 I can think of right now. Vanquish and
Okay,
Crystron.
then we. Let's just start this. Okay, this is good. Yeah, I mean, if he stole, we would have been in much more trouble. But luckily, he didn't steal. Fuck it out.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit weird.
Okay. I think we're fine now. We don't decrease. We don't decrease. Okay, then we just go SD here. And see, that's the cool thing about the Elfnote engine is that it can bridge. Like it's so cool. It can bridge into the Synchron. I mean, ultimately, it's gonna be just bridged through Excel, but still, that's still pretty good. Oh no!
What's wrong?
It's locked. Oh,
Oh no! It's bugged.
It's bugged.
That's really bad.
What the fuck?
You know,
That's annoying, bro.
I mean, it's time to play Dueling Book.
Fuck's sake, bro.
Do you have like a play with this board at all? Going second? Not much, but like, fuck, okay.
That's so annoying. Okay, well, we know what we're doing. So we're going first. He's on K9, so either VS K9.
I feel like this happens like every couple of months where they have this bug. Like, why is it still here? Like, how does it still happen? Like, it's resolved the first time. How does it come up again? I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay, that's another example as well. So if they stop you here, it's fine, right? Doesn't really matter. So we'll go for this special here. But it's just so good, right? So if they stop you here, it doesn't really matter, right? So there's no reason for you to go for this, but I need to get this in rotation so I can revive it and do the hand rip as well. But I think just this special place. But how do I get to this? Right? Because I mean, this will search one of either of these, but I think it just okay. I'll search it with a power pitcher. I gotta be careful because there's times where I could have just like played it real conservative and just set the gravity collapse. But it's fine. There's the fucking Izuna, bro. I don't think he's gonna make the same mistake this time. Oh, unless he steals the tuner this time, then that'll be great for us. If he steals the tuner this time, that'd be great. Because then I can just pivot into speeder.
Yeah, from hand. That'd be pretty funny. See what he does.
Yeah, he might. Because either way, I go into I go into the Seraphim and I go speeder anyways. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. He's stealing. He's stealing. That's fine. That's fine.
Did you see the name of the next set?
No.
The Beyond the Brave.
No. What about it?
I wonder. Well, based on the name, I'm wondering if it's adventure support.
Adventure?
Yeah, because Brave the Japanese, like it's Brave in Japanese, is it not?
Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be cool.
Like the Adventure Engine. The Adventure Engine is Brave, if I'm not mistaken, in Japan. So like I'm just saying, like I wonder if it's just adventure support.
That'd be pretty cool.
Are we gonna run it back? No.
I'm gonna play Adventure again. Yeah. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah.
Stardust Dragon, let's rev it up.
Yeah, but compared to last week where I was like okay, I was still fairly new with this engine and this deck. I was like, oh fuck, I was fucking up so much, man. like now it feels a bit better now. I feel better now with it, for sure.
I activate the spell card.
Got for trail here.
Yeah,
Every
I
now
need
and
to
then I
learn
have to
more
remind
about
myself that I'm not playing the Vengeance and the Blazer.
I need to learn more about like. I don't see them often, like the Kewltun Elfnote stuff, because I've only been really seeing like RT, Dracotail, Magnet Warrior, BSK9, and then like surprisingly somehow Orcust.
Yeah.
haven't
I
really
played against it
seen-
yesterday, Kewltun. It seems okay. It seems pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I played against it like once, but I haven't like really grasped like
Yeah.
completely like, what they do. Like I haven't
Yeah.
sat down and like been like, yeah, this is what I need to do.
Like I wish I had time to learn that, but I'm like just too caught up with this deck. So it's not that much time. I don't have that much time. That's the issue.
I mean, when you do like the after like this, like when you are in the chat for stream, you can always just do like an hour
Yeah.
of one of the decks and just like I don't know.
Yeah.
Keep going. Maybe
Let's see. How do I do this?
take a random list and see what it does.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yo, let's go, Emmanuel. Emmanuel? Appreciate it, thank you. Why isn't it showing up? That's weird. It should be popping up. Okay, shit, I lost track of what I was doing. Okay,
You go into or do you play 12s or 11s in this?
I'll play 10s. I'll do this. We'll go.
Oh, 10s? Okay.
We'll decrease. We're just going to GENEX here.
Did he use the effective knife yet? Or
Yeah, he already used it.
okay.
He has my power patron
Yeah.
underneath. The only thing I don't like about the OG Majestic is that I can't summon it on my turn. I have to do it on their turn.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the majestic. Yeah.
That's the only issue. How do I do this?
The salt is banished, or
It is. Well, I can do that. Let's do that. That means I can have double negate with Majestic.
yeah. And then you can get your Omega as well, if you wanted.
Yeah.
No matter how we slice it, I'm pretty sure it's overkill because you have Gravity Collapse, but like, you know,
Place it on top. I want to know what he's drawing. We'll keep that. But I mean, I don't think it matters. I think we're fine either way.
yeah, because you have the Gravity Collapse.
The gravity collapse just cooks this man. We'll just make a Xylan.
Yeah, and you can just tribute the leftover 5 body. Being, in this case, it's gonna be Librarian, or not? Yeah, Librarian. And then
Hang on, let me just stop this. Not the slump.
yeah,
How could I forget? With each passing second, we're that much closer to certain doom.
Might as well set a warning.
Oh, the alerts work again. But why didn't it show the actual thing? It showed something else.
You have 17 seconds. You should hurry it so you don't cook yourself to a timeout again.
Yeah.
We don't need to see that again.
Bruh.
That was horrible. Alright, we're good. Fine. You need to go to summon something.
Oh, water in here? Oh no, I didn't get to it. I didn't get to my water.
Just batter and negate, I guess. You trying to take something? Or touch, yeah.
Yeah, let's just negate with this batter. Getting back to Joko. Oh man.
Might as well. I don't see a reason not to. If he had talents, he would have used it by now. Sending Lupus.
How can I get Zalin?
Can you? You can, yeah. Might as well Zalin. I think. You don't need to. I don't think you need to use.
Negate.
GENEX here.
Wait.
The second effect, right? You're trying to negate the guarding the Lupus.
But isn't it the first, like, as in, like, first effect? Or is it, like, in chain to this? How does that work?
That's a good question. Pretty...
Like, does this refer to the first thing? Like, 1 and Ash's 2? I don't want to give my Ash. The fuck?
I think... Well, no, it's the second effect in response to a Synchro, right? So
no, it just says... When a card effect is activated in response to another card effect. Oh, okay, no. Okay, so it is... Oh, so it is... So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so the first. Fuck, I don't even know. Fuck, I didn't get my own Ash. Fuck. It was the first one then. It was the first one then.
Yeah, the second.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, that's fine. I'll just gravity collapse him. I'll just gravity collapse him and then call it a day. Fuck.
That's a mistake that can only happen on Simulator.
Okay, that's gone.
Crazy. Jesus Christ.
That's hilarious.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, turn skip. It should be fine. We should be okay. Bro. Okay, so it's Vanquish. Okay, VS K9. Okay. All right, this is great. So all we gotta do is just this. What am I think this one's not that great right now. I think it's Lupus, but like, nah. I think I'm better off with this. Be fine. This will be insane. Oh shit, let's go.
Oh my god.
Fuck's sake. Oh my god, again! Are you fucking kidding? Okay, so over the weekend, last week, I kept posting in the members chat. I was like, getting shifters almost every single fucking game. Like, almost every fucking game. It was so fucking annoying. It's like... It was so frustrating, bro. Like, they always have it. They always had it as well. Like, fucking hell. It's so annoying, man. So annoying.
How are we gonna play through shifters? What's our plan?
What is our plan? I think evenly. I think evenly. Evenly is our plan. Evenly, and then control Fenrir. Because everything's getting banished, so he's not gonna have any resources to add back. Not it. He just steals, bro. Fuck off. Okay, actually. He just steals my fucking Fenrir.
When you activate it, is he insane?
Why didn't he just...
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, man. Well, let's go battle phase, no? Okay. Okay. Well. Steals now. The issue is I can't use welcome. Right, I can't use welcome. This is whatever, only main phase. Main phase, okay. The issue though is the moment I need Trail to survive. Right, that's the thing. I summon this. He activates this and he rips my Trail. That's gonna be annoying. Or I can do summon this effect. He chains that, rips, and I chain this. Attack. He just steals it. I think this is yeah. I think I have to do it this way. Yeah, then he steals now. The Fenrir. Oh, fucking that fucking shifter's annoying, man. Unless he uses this, he sends this, thinking that I can still use it, but I can't. Oh my god, bro! He didn't know. Okay, fuck, man. We're in this, bro. We are in this. Holy shit, we survived. He didn't know, bro. And the cool thing about Trail is that she triggers. She triggers even though she gets vanished.
Yeah, because it's Synchro, so I just
The guy didn't know that I can't even use that spell, bro. Okay, if he has Ash, we're dead. Okay, no Ash. Nice. Yoda, Jeremy. Okay, I don't think he has anything, so we're just gonna go for speeder. The issue here, though, is how the hell am I gonna clear this fucking guy right here? That guy's huge.
With your extra.
Oh, actually, I guess it's changing then? I think it might be changing. Right? I go... Yeah, it's changing. But I'm defenseless next turn, though. That's the thing. I'm defenseless. Because I have no interaction. Oh, actually, I can hand rip. right? Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Right? Is that correct? You think? Or is it Dispatter, Revive? Dispatter, Revive
You definitely have
this.
to clear it. And you said you can do changing Andrew?
Yeah, I can trigger changing because I just synchro away and cards will get banished.
Yeah. I think you should probably do that.
Okay, I'm running out of time. I have to fucking do it.
'Cause I feel like you should. Yeah, I think you have to get rid of the board. Like, I think you definitely have to get rid of his board too right now.
Oh, this guy is can this guy be destroyed?
How can we?
I'll just banish it anyways.
Oh, we don't have time. Just do it. Yeah, just fuck it. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Battle.
Damn, this changing is huge, bro. And then I'll just leave the Omega on field, right? And then trigger on his turn.
I would say yeah. Because he. Oh, no, okay.
Oh shit! My bad. I'm panicking, bro. I'm panicking.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to get this back. Nice. Okay. Let's put back. What do we put back? Stardust, no?
Probably.
Yeah, Stardust.
Yeah, it's a free or whatever situation.
Excel's like, how do we do with our play? we had to rely on him fucking up, bro. That was our play. When you don't see an out, you gotta make sure they give you the out. And he gave us the out, bro. He made a misplay.
I was so confused. Honestly, I'm not even that mad about the spell. I'm disappointed with the Fenrir to me more than anything. Oh, it's a fucking Typhon play.
Oh, I can't banish the grave. So I can't use the field effect. Fuck. That's fine. All we need is a monster. Any monster and we're fine. Any monster and we're fine. Fucking hell. The perfect one. Fuck. The perfect. Oh, actually, no. It doesn't matter. We had to make it anyways. Fuck. Now we're good. We're good. Fucking hell. Man, fuck shifter, bro. Yes! Holy fuck. That was close, man. Holy shit. Okay. And we got that, bro. We got that. One oh three.
Okay. I mean, might as
Okay,
well.
nice. I'm telling you, see,
Trail and
you can't tell
great.
me that the people that are cutting trail are not influenced by this. How many times are we drawing this, right? You can't tell me, oh no, it's not because of that. Who's Echo? Where's Echo at, bro? Where's Echo at? he's trying to pretend like this is not the influence as to why people are cutting her. Okay, let's see what it is. Sunny. Yeah.
Kewltun.
Okay, speaking of Kewltun, any of you guys know where to interact? If this card is in the field, would you use this thing or something? You can. Also, you should follow Kewltun makes a return. If this card is normal try summon, you can add one Kewltun monster from your deck to your or to your hand, except level 2 monster. except a level 2 monster. If this card is into the graveyard or signature, you can target one monster you put on your right. So this searches one, so you can synchro with it, basically, right? So let's maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure that's correct, but we'll just ask that. Delta? Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, they just play tuner hand traps because they can synchro with them.
Hmm. Where is it? Okay. What's this guy doing? The timer's winding down. I mean, I don't... Okay.
Maybe, okay, I was gonna say maybe he's having the glitch.
Yeah, the same issue as we did, huh? See, but I like Fenrir here. Like, it just... Like, having these two seems pretty strong, man. Like... They're just big... They're just pretty... They're, like, decently big. 24, that's pretty huge. Okay. Annoying as hell. Okay, I think we'll start with this. Because I don't want this to be pop. Well, actually... You contribute this card, you choose 2 non-2... Oh, no, I think it's not. We start with this. Virtuous. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, we clear that. Special this here now. And then we have this as the follow-up here. Right. So that was 3 lines of play there. I mean, this one's like very dependent on what he cares about, but I'm assuming he got rid of it because I can just banish one of his materials. Okay, that'll give me this. Right. Okay, so then we go... Okay, now it's attack out. But this can't be destroyed. So you might pop the back row. At which point we then follow it up with this. Right? And then we're vulnerable to the tuner being touched. That's gonna be kind of obnoxious. Oh, we're just seeing our sequence just get destroyed. Huh? Fair enough. Okay, well then now we just go into Theorialize. So what did this do? You can banish 1 tuner once from your and target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of the... Oh my god, there's a monster negate as well. We're dead. Okay. That is the issue here, though. Actually, I have an idea. Because I can still tribute summon. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I go effect, send trail. Right? What did it reveal? Overtake. I want to know that it's next. Okay. So then we do this, right? Because if he does negate this effect, right? If he negates this effect, I can just tribute summon. And then try to get to my... Oh no, but then... Oh, what the fuck? He let it resolve? Am I missing something here?
I
have no idea. I haven't played against this deck.
Why the? Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Like I played against it like once.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is the monster negate. But I thought he would just negate this. Your opponent controls during the main phase. You advance one tuner from your graveyard and target one face up. Part your opponent controls negate back until the end of this turn. And he can do it, but he just didn't do it. Okay. Okay, so I have two options here. I can go into Asti here, search, or I can tribute this, go into 8. No, that's the other way. It's Asti. What the fuck is that? 5? Why is this 5?
I think he just changed the level, did he not?
It increases by 3.
Did he just do something? Look at the log.
What the fuck? Why is this 3? I mean, why is this 5? Oh my god, that's so fucking annoying, bro. Why is this 5? Am I missing something here?
I'm assuming it's one of his cards. I don't know.
The Kewltun Synchro? What the fuck? What was its effect? Increased level of monsters. But why wasn't Medius changed? Why wasn't Medius
With
changed?
1700 or less original attack.
Oh,
So
1700
above
light.
the-
Okay, yeah. What up,
He's
Zero?
above the threshold by 100 attack.
What up, Zeffy? Oh, so it's only 17 or lower. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention then. Fucking hell. I wouldn't have done that then. The fuck? This is a weird one, huh? I kind of want to side in this. I kind of want to, because this against overtake seems okay. No, let's just do this. Okay. Okay.
Through.
I mean,
Okay, yeah. Yikes.
oh, you mean the DC Cup? No, I have not played the DC Cup yet. I thought we had more time, but apparently it's over tomorrow. Tomorrow? Actually, we'll do this. Oh no, I just do this. Okay. He did have Ash. Nice. Is it this? Or is it this? No, it has to be this. I discard this. Roll? Get cooked, son. Get cooked. Okay. I think I put this in. I think he... Hit or miss, hit or miss. This seems kind of cooked. This one doesn't work that much, I don't think. Didn't work that much. Try this. All right. It's not horrible. Add a code to. If this card someone use use okay. Once per turn of this card number, something you can no more. Something you can add one code to monster from your deck to your hand, create with your hand, except all three you want to discard. Okay. So on res I do it. I thought the summons. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can reach stage 1 pretty fast. I'm pretty sure I can do it pretty fast. But stage 1 ends to tomorrow? Is that what it is? What is that? So, the hell is this? Oh. I was viewing this as like, this is like the eye right here. This is like a robe, and these are like his hands, but this is an actual face. Okay, so we're going very... I gotta read these cards, man. You can normal summon one tuner to your main phase each turn. In addition to your normal summon set, you can only gain its effect once per turn. Each Kewltun loudness war you control gains 3 during attack, or your opponent has a tuner in their field, or... Oh, let's go! In the field or in the graveyard, you can contribute one tuner, add to your hand, or special one Kewltun monster from your deck. Also, you can ask for it. Is that pretty much Starlight Johnson? Okay. So we're gonna evenly get rid of 2 things, hopefully. Let me see. Are these omnis or spawn 7 gates? If this card is special summon, okay, not that one. You contribute this card. Choose. Okay, that one's synchro. So let's go battle phase. Yeah, go battle phase. The one card getting rid of 2 seems pretty good. Let's do this.
And it's time I even up the playing field. I activate a trap card.
Okay. Let's do this. Hopefully interacts here. That'd be great. Interact here, buddy. Well, fuck. Let's see. What do I care about? I need this to resolve. So... Let me think. Because I can make 0 there. It's a matter of what he has next. Because then this ultimately can become Power Patreon, because I can get to the trap. So if he somehow pops Power Patreon, I can still revive it. What is he gonna synchro into is the question. I think we'll do with this, because this one's a bit depleting. So I think I'll save this. Okay, we'll let him keep that. Alright. And then we go... Actually, I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to use this. So... Yeah, we'll just do this. So go with this. Bell. Okay. All right. Okay. I think what happens now, I summon this threaten 0. Yes. Yeah. We'll threaten a 0 here. And then I can play with these. Oh my god, let's go. This man got cooked. I don't think he knew, bro. I can negate that now. Let's go. The fuck is that? Special with this card for hands. You can synchro summon 1, 2. You can summon 1, 2. Oh, what do I care about though? Do I care about him reviving or I care about him making a synchro? Right? That's the question. Okay. I think I just wait. Maybe I just wait to deal with the actual interaction. Right? I'll just deal with the actual interaction. Not this. This is just reviving, so I'll just negate whatever he's summoning. Unless he's chain blocking me, then that's gonna be annoying. Like if the Synchro he's summoning is a trigger, that's gonna be that we're gonna be in trouble. Interesting. That's it? That's it? I think we're fine. Because I can just negate that. I'm gonna get that with this. Huh? What the fuck? Oh, wait, what? Okay, it was good then. I was driving blind there. I was driving so blind right there. Oh my god. That was blind. That was really blind. I wasn't even sure if that was the, you know? Yeah, GENEX is not once per turn. It's think of it as a Palooza. Right? Think of GENEX as an Appaloosa. Right? Because as long as you have the attributes to banish for it, you can if you have all the attributes in your graveyard, you can negate that many times. Okay, I'm liking this. Have a breaker and have this. I think it should be fine. Was I lagging just then? It should be. I think we're fine. I think we're okay, bro. I think we're okay. Well, that's kind of cooked. That's kind of late. Okay, we'll just hit the back row here.
Now I can destroy every trap and spell card on the field.
Main deck Storm. No one expects it. I just think that if Charmies exist, I think Storm and the Menelik is fine. What's happening? Huh. The issue here is that... What is the issue here? He changed the trap, right? Does the trap get this off the field somehow? Use an extra monster from your extra deck and take one of the extra monsters from your deck, then as mentioned, any special event post. I don't think so. Okay, cool. Here's the issue, though. Okay, so I just can't trigger the thing, right? That's it. I just can't trigger this girl, right? That's pretty much what it is. Are we summoning Charmy, bro? Are we summoning Charmy? Is that what's happening right now? This is so cooked, bro. Is this one that... Let's hope this works.
集いし新風が音速の天使を呼び起こす光り差す道となれシンクロ召喚吹きすさべジャンプスピーダー
Awesome. Okay. All right. So I think it has to be this. So I just can't touch the grave, right? That's all that matters? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a fire, so I can't summon the fucking Lucina. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a negate out here first, I think. How do I do this? Just this. I don't think I do it. I have to though. I think I have to do it. Fuck. Wait, I can just negate now, no? 'Cause I have a tuner now. Yeah, I have a tuner now, so I can just use the trap. Oh no, I don't! There's nothing fucking in the grave now! Fuck! I revived the wrong thing! Fuck, I've revived the wrong thing. That's annoying. I revived the wrong thing. Because now I can't negate the fucking the field. I can't negate this guy. I can't negate this now. That's annoying. Fuck, I forgot. I need to revive something with this, and there's nothing in the grave. Fuck. This is what I'm referring to as to muscle, like just subconsciously just being able to do something like this. I think it has to be this. Fuck. Oh my god. See, all these are winnable. I'm just not processing it fast enough. This is not winnable. I just gotta get faster. I just gotta get that's all it is. I just gotta get faster. Bottom. I don't know about that one, bro. Get rid of power patron. What up, Giovanni? We don't have to bridge into Excel because we already have fellows. The only time you would do it is if you need to get to fellows. But because we already have it, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Increase. Oh, it increases by 3. That'll be 9. It won't do what I need it to do. And the cool thing about this line is that it's interchangeable. So usually you go into SD and then you go into Seraphim, but because you're able to do it this way as well, it's interchangeable. You can do this first or SD first. It doesn't really matter. The only time it matters is if you need to protect yourself with the SD effect. Yeah, so all of the girls is a 1-card combo to speeder. So this is a 1-card combo, this is a 1-card combo, 1-card combo. Right. They're all 1-card combo through XL Synchron. What a biggie. I don't think I do, right? I don't do that, yeah. Actually, we'll just do this. We'll summon out Fortuna. Alright, might. Since, actually, we haven't used our normal summon either. That's just crazy. So, I think we... Is it just this? That goes TG. See, this is what I'm saying. I need to grind this. I've been grinding all weekend. Just so I can just like... so it can just be intuitively. Like, the basic ones are fine. But it just... playing around interactions and accounting for certain interactions. I think it's this. Discard this. Second one to this. TG. I don't draw as much though, that's the thing. So it might be this. You can sequence out a combo without speeder and still end on something formidable, which is what I like about this engine. And be mindful, we should have won this. Like, we should have won game one. we just run out of time. Let's go. Fuck.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed.
Come on, draw all my counter traps. Like, once TG resolves and this is post game one into sideboard, there's no way you're losing this, bro. There's just no way. Yeah, GG. Okay, let's go with this. I think Bell's kind of cooked. Wait, how's Droll versus this matchup? What do you think? How's Droll? What do you think of Droll? It seems... I'll do this. Yeah. Let's try that. Yeah, okay. Wow, this is so cooked, bro. This sounds... We need Storm, or we need evenly matched. Cause this is full combo. Full combo. Man, we should have won this one. We should have won game one. Maybe lose game two, but we would be going first game three. Fucking timer. Let's be like showdown this guy. Huh? This is a spellcaster. This guy's a spellcaster. Crazy. Oh, hell no. No, we're not doing that. Oh, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. Fuck this guy. Oh my god. Select card to add. Wait, is that to my hand? I'm confused. Is that to my hand or what? Select the card to add to your hand. Does it matter? Holy shit. What the fuck is that? What's happening now, bro? Is he gonna... What is happening? How is he triggering this? I didn't summon from the grave. The fuck? Fuck, I hate this simulator sometimes. Why can't I click on this? Huh? Why could I use this? Why could I use this? I don't have a spellcaster. Why could I use this? Is there a glitch? Is there a glitch or something? Why can I use this? Hey man. Is this legal, bro? Is this legal? Can I do this? I don't have a spellcaster. Hey, bro. W the sim. Oh my god. Hey, bro. This guy says, I'm a floodgate you. I'm like, hell no. The sim's like, not today. Oh my god. See, not all part of the simulator is bad. Oh my god. That's a new wing com, bro. W sim. W sim. Hey, bro. They're gonna report that. But hey, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. That's hilarious. But to be fair, actually, you know what it is? The universe knew. The universe knew that we won game 1, right? So they said, okay, you got this, you know? Alright, keep track, guys. Keep track of how many times you see this damn thing. Oh, no. Something's happening with the sim. Something's happening with the sim. Because when I'm hovering, it doesn't show the card. That usually seems like it's like a... Yeah. Alright. The issue here, though, I'm cooked to any interact. It's so... This sounds fucking awful. I lose to an Ash here. Like, this loses to an Ash hard. Actually, I'll have a play. Because this way I can still end on an Omega or something, you know, something at the bare minimum. So we'll just do this. I think it has to be this, so I can summon Trail. I'll summon this, go ST Reborn. I have Trail access. Yeah. Then we have an SD line right here. I mean, I don't think he has anything. If he has it, bro, it'd be so annoying. I could have done a safe play, but
Now with the power of summon speeder.
okay, now we're good. Yeah, and this is, I guess this is one of the unpleasant things, well, obnoxious things about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that sometimes you just can't do anything about it. You know, you just lose sometimes, you know? But that's part of the experience. That's part of it, unfortunately, you know? Whether that costs you your top, like let's say you lose without you being able to do anything. And unfortunately for you, it was at a YCS, you know? Or maybe you get extremely lucky, but it was only at a locals, right? That's Yu-Gi-Oh, man. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh is. That's what's crazy about it. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, I have to do it this way. Oh, what do you think about the hand traps? What do you mean? Oh, because everyone's talking about how Ash should be banned or something. That's promoting, like, going first. Like, we can all theorize or talk about hypotheticals, right? But ultimately, it just comes to the agenda of the company itself, right? Like, what is the point, right? We can try to assume and how we can fix the game, right? Give our input. And yeah, give me a second. Go for that. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do this. No, that's not how it works. Let me see. I need to get to... I need to get to a Dispatter. But I need to go TD so I can draw into my Elfnote cards. So it's this. Holy fuck. Almost run out of time right there. It was 0-0, bro. Holy fuck. What is this? Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll make it another crimson here. Aurelia beat. Wait, what? Hang on, I gotta read the chat. Gotta scroll up. Hang on. Why is the chat not updating? I don't want to get imperm. Because I want him to commit. Let's say he does have imperm, right? If he commits, he can't use imperm. But if he uses imperm first, I can chain to the imperm, right? That's the issue here. That's the issue. I can do it here. Do I need to do it here? I actually don't. I'll wait. I have GENEX to negate any monster effect. I think fine. I think the issue though is Pot of Extravagance. The fuck? Okay, cool. The issue now is Typhon. Oh, never mind. You're good. This is... Wait, they don't fucking use this. We'll keep this. This can stop the reborn, the trap. Yeah, we'll keep that. Oh, let me see what you said. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this evenly match. Okay, so let's see what he says. What did you say about hand traps? If you like Ashfield, could be the only ones needed if you can rely on your engine. Well, you have to understand as to what's happening here. Like what is the purpose of the Charmies, right? What's the purpose of Max C? What was the whole reason behind it, right? And it's just to equalize. Have one singular card consistently end a turn to mitigate the overwhelming board that someone can construct, right? Because if you didn't open up a particular hand trap or a variation of hand traps to prevent that from happening, your engine would not be strong enough, which is how everyone came to the conclusion of minimize engine, maximize interaction, which is why you have cards like Yummy where they have like 20 non-engine or 21 over 20 non-engine, because it can function off of one card, right? And ultimately that's generally what it's been like, because it's simplicity. It's simplistic. It's not complex in how it's structured. I'm not saying the technical play isn't complex. I'm saying like just the initial concept is, right? Because if you give newer players a combo deck, they're not gonna want to play again, because the learning curve is just too much. On top of the variants they have to deal with, whether they get paired up against a good matchup, the worst matchup, all these variables compound into a certain outcome, right? And if you apply that same logic to interaction, it's the same thing. You need something that doesn't really require you to know exactly where to interact. You just need something that can be applied to mitigate the whole situation, which is trying to play past an insane board, right? Which is why Duel has been such a prevalent card in recent years, and for the past few years, right? Because the way they're trying to counteract that, right? They're trying to go, okay, we need something to make sure that it can be impactful enough to hinder a turn, right? But because you already have a card like Ash that was meant to deal with these type of cards, I'm not sure if it's intentional, because we don't know how long they were considering these type of cards, but for the most part, Ash is already accessible. It was already accessible to everyone, right? But because that's already established as a particular card within the game, they're like, okay, well, let's have a card that says slow down, or you're gonna give me the resources to help me crack your board, right? That's the whole point. And if your board cannot establish like a decent half board without giving them the amount of resources to crack your board, then you're going to lose, right? Because obviously a meta deck giving another meta deck cards is going to be almost one-sided, but there are times where people just are just insane and they can sequence up their turn and then all those resources become redundant because they don't sequence properly, they get bottlenecked, and then that's where the better player will shine, right? But for the most part, it's meant to be a tool to help you to mitigate the resources they've accumulated through consistency, which is why Duel is such a prevalent card, right? Because the way the game is meant to be function is you want something that's efficient, consistent, right? To result in a particular outcome, which is meta, right? So you do that by having cards that get you the card that gets the card you want, right? So that's 3 cards that have synergize together, right? Because you want people to consistently do something, right? Otherwise, like in old school Yu-Gi-Oh, you had to like hard open it. You had to like play 3 of something because you want to open it, or it wasn't necessarily something that you wanted to fulfill because you didn't really have that many things to build. Like build the boards were a thing, but they weren't necessarily like the thing. It was just like mainly like step pass. You do a little push, and then it was back and forth. But power creep in this game is unfortunately how it's progressed, because then now you need to sell product, right? You need to sell the new cards. Why would people buy the new product when the old product is just as good or better? So you need to make it better, right? And that's where we're at. It just compounds, and I think once you understand that, it makes sense. Whether it's the right way to do it, that's debatable, but for the most part, yeah. Okay, let's go battle phase. Yeah, but Fualos is meant to be a tool to help you go in second, because going second you're at a disadvantage, right? Because there's little to few interactions at spot removal. It's mainly like -1 interactions, so it'll vary, right?
And it's time I even up the playing field.
I was on a roll there, so I'm not sure if it made any sense, but in my mind it did. Let me know if it made sense to you guys. Yeah, I went on a tangent there, but hopefully I got the point across. To summarize it, it's like a... What would it be? Would that be considered a paradox? Where you can't have one without the other, right? That's what Yu-Gi-Oh is. The problem is the solution, and the solution is the problem, right? It's a vicious cycle that we're all in, right? It's whether you're... It comes down to whether you're willing to endure it. Right? Is that a light? Why was that? Fuck! This is so fucked, bro. Wait, is this? Is it just... I see the GENEX or Changing. I think it's just Changing. I just put defense. I'll just do this.
Are we dead?
Dude, why isn't it showing the actual thing? No, but it's just a what's it called? The byproduct, I guess. Cause like Duel itself, it's only good because of how the game currently is, right? And how it's meant to function, right? Because first and foremost, you want the game to be simple and easy to grasp, right? So you want to do a particular thing as frequently and as consistent as possible because that's engaging for the newer player, right? If the player doesn't do what it's meant to be doing consistently, means they're not going to be winning a lot because they're not doing what they're intending to do. Because then they resort to interaction. If a new player has to learn all these other decks apart from their current deck that they're trying to learn as a new player, that's overwhelming because that means they have to play the right hand traps, they have to play properly, they have to play optimally, right? So you have to make sure that your deck is doing whatever it is it's meant to be doing efficiently and consistently, because then that's a pleasant experience for the newer player, right? Like if this doesn't really apply to you if you're like an old player, like if you're already a player that's already been playing for a while, this doesn't apply to you. It's only for the newer player. It's a constant thing that you want to be doing, getting new players to play. Right, that's like the whole thing. Wait, what's this doing? Let's say I do this, right? I effect, he changed detonator. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Change detonator to pop, or negate with this, negates with this. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this negates the effect. Oh shit. Yeah, it all comes down to that. It's all like, it's a business, right? So it's gonna be so. Yeah, it's like, what can you do, right? Like, what can you do? Like, not everyone's going to be pleased. It's gonna be one time you have to please these people, next you have to please these people, right? And you just keep going back and forth, right? So it's just one of those things. It's one of those things. It's, you know, like you needed to have really appreciate the game at a fundamental level to keep playing it. Otherwise, you'll get bored of it, or you just like, nah, you know, it just comes down to that. Like if you genuinely just enjoy the game, right, then you'll find a way to like make it work. Otherwise, you're just gonna be complaining about, you know, and that's what I'm referring to, where decks have to be easy to pilot, easy to function, not complex. Because if you do have to learn a new deck, it doesn't take long to learn it, you know? Like low sequence, you know? Yeah, but no one wants to talk about that, you know? Because it's not obvious. It's not obvious. But it's just like, that's just part of the Yu-Gi-Oh experience. Oh, fuck. Okay, if he has no hand trap, she's dead. Yeah, if he has no hand traps, he's just so dead. Let's bait first. Let's bait. This is where it's like crazy, right? Like, see what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, it just doesn't matter. Because I can just go tribute this. Because he already wasted Ash, right? He already wasted Ash. So we'll do this. Ash is gone. And I have an SD line here, right? Okay, it's fine. Because now we just do this. Because I know he doesn't have imperm. Well, I'm assuming he doesn't. Because if he does, we're kind of cooked. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it's just part of it, right? Like, but then you also have to understand that my perception of the game is different because I don't play meta, right? So I'm not fixed in that mindset, right? So that's where I differ, right? Or just rogue players in general, right? Because you're trying to solve a whole different puzzle. You're trying to solve a rogue deck. You're not trying to refine your technical play. You know, because that's what you do when you play meta. You know. All right, just okay. Let's do this. Is it this? Oh, maybe this actually. Yeah, I think it's this. Oh, they should. I won't revive this. That's the thing. Oh shit! This needs to be in the graveyard. Let's do this.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed.
Wait, what if I do this? I do this here, trigger the trail, go 8 there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just go hand rip instead. I'll go hand rip. We'll go double hand rip. That should be fine. Double Ash. Damn, that sucks. For him. Oh, shit. Yeah, it should be fine. I think we're fine. We have every attribute. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. How are you guys holding up, bro? After my little rant. Fuck, I picked the wrong thing. 210. Oh shit! I forgot to timestamp the prior one. Shit. What was the prior one? It was Raizio what? Raizio Genesis. All right. Oh, Regenesis, yeah. Oh, yeah, my God. Okay, so, you know, I'm telling you, man, the people that are advocating to cut trail, you're not gonna tell me this didn't influence that decision. Like, how many times have we drawn this fucking trail? Right? How many times have we drawn this? But I'm aware. I'm aware how valuable she is, you know? He has to negate. Okay, there goes that Omni. I'm trying to think of what I need to draw. I think it has to be Droplet. Droplet or evenly. So there's 6 cards I can draw. What's the percentage on that? Six cards out of 55. What's the percentage on that? I mean, well, we don't have Junk Meister, so it doesn't really affect us that much, because Junk Meister is the one that benefits from playing Heralds. Bro, what the hell? Oh, I forgot to restart this damn simulator because the card's not popping up. Wait, is he gonna end on Dragoon as well? Oh, well, not really, because they played their Dragoon, so they still have an Omni. They still have access to an Omni. So, yeah, I mean, of course, it's not as consistent, I guess, because, you know, but they can get to this, so I think it's still fine. It's still strong. It's just not as telegraphed because before you would know when the Herald would hit or the Omni would hit, opposed to the Omni just being on field right away, right? So that's different. That's either they drew or they didn't. Oh, is this gonna hand loop me? This card's crazy. Get back droplet? That's wild. Higher than 10%? So you tell me there's a chance. Let's go. Exactly, Fallen. There's a chance, buddy. There's a chance. But if he makes Dragoon, then we're just dead. I need this draw to be insane.
The key to winning this duel now isn't just skill, it's speed. And I just got a whole bunch of it. Let's rev it up!
Come on, bro. Damn, I timed it wrong. It's a breaker! I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it, bro.
Now I can destroy every trap and spell card on the field.
Not evenly matched, but it's a storm, so it's not that bad. Yeah, so all these moments, all these scenarios, they seem unlikely. Like, oh yeah, what are the odds? Like, man, get your pessimistic mind away, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so he's gonna summon the, what's he summoning though? The wolf? Reviving. I mean, I'm not sure how we're gonna do this though, but we'll try. We're gonna try. We're gonna try here. Oh fuck! Never mind. Yeah, there's the Dragoon. He summons Zoran. Oh yes, true. He does summon Zoran. That's crazy. I forgot that can summon that. It's fine. We're going first game 2. That's crazy. Oh shit! I forgot. I almost forgot about that. Okay, so what does he have? He has Omni. Oh, Omni kind of book pop. Okay, let's try. Because he doesn't have room, actually. He doesn't have room. He doesn't have room here. Oh! Is this singular? Okay, that summons the 1, right? And then he negates with this. Right. Okay. Let's see. How do I do this? And then this tags out for the link, right? Oh well, fuck, dude. That's Yugioh sometimes, right? That's Yugioh sometimes. It's fine though. Now it's our turn. Now it's our turn. Now we go. Right? And then once you experience enough of these type of games, you're like, oh man, something's wrong. Then you have to change your deck. Right? You have to change your deck. But that's not our case. Our case is just, that was just Yugioh. You know? I think that has a lot to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! Patience. Patience is a big deal, big thing. Yeah, it's Zalin. Oh, Zalin. Huh. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's. Okay, fuck. Hang on. I gotta be careful here. Because if he has Droll, right? If he has Droll, what does that mean? Okay, if he has Droll, we'll start with this. Because either way, this bridges. Yeah, if he has Droll, this is fine. Oh, fuck, thank God. Okay. He has nothing, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, shit. Okay. Place it on top. Oh, actually, place it on. Yeah, place it on top. I'll keep it on top. At least I know what he's throwing next. Okay, we'll do this. We'll get this out of the... One. Well, I mean, Yugioh's always been like that, though. That's what meta is, right? That's what meta is. You know exactly how to interact with it, right? You know the hand traps to play. You know the non-engine that works, the ones that doesn't. You know, but it was always a thing. That was always a thing. I think the difference is the frequency in which you can recognize that, you know. Get this just in case. Okay, so if he has nib here, then okay, he doesn't have nib. Okay, that is a quick synchro there. Yeah, I don't need to do this sequence. Oh, no, I do. Actually, no, I don't. Actually, no, yeah, I don't need to do this. But this is just something that you can do, okay? So, most of these things are going to be just based off of, like, freestyle. Like, okay, look what you can do. Look what's possible, right? So, we're reduced by 3, right? And then right here... Actually, I'll just do this. I don't think he has anything, so we'll just do this. Yeah. I think I need this. I don't really mind the fellows. I need to go. Okay, we'll start drawing here. The level modulation is so good. It's so good. So convenient. Okay, now I just go into this. Let's rip his hand. Actually, how do I do this? Special this. I can change that to this spatter. Right. And this is what Theo realizes is cool. Because I can change this to the spatter. So we'll make it a dragon. And we'll make it a dark. And that's where you can go this better here. That's so cool. I drew it anyways. Okay, I don't think I need trail actually. Do I need trail actually? Oh yeah, I do. And then this will revive. Wait, I still have, I have a normal summon. I have a normal summon, have I? I don't think I have. It should be fine. So here.
Synchro summon! Come on in, Excel Synchron!
There it is. There it is. Alright, see you, Zero. See ya, buddy. Oh, there it is. Omega there? That is. Huh. That's gone. Alright, so I think we go... How does that work? How does that work? I need to be able to turn this into a Crimson. And I need to make a Zillion here. I guess it's this? This here. How does this work then? I go... Is it 7? I think it might be that. Fuck. Ah, whatever. It's fine. This should be more than enough. I have this. It's just an exercise, I guess. Just trying to learn all these sequences.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed.
Yeah, let's leave it there. And then we'll go Zillion. Hand rip. Yeah, because I think inevitably you want to just set this up at the very least. A Synchro in the center so you can hand rip and then get a face-up card. Yeah, I should be fine. Do I do it now? Yeah. I swap places, Henrip. Okay. Broken. Let's see. Let's just turn skip him, right? Bruh. Fucking need that. This. Bell's kind of cooked, but it stops. This is the White Forest stuff. Not sure if it's worth it though. We'll see. We will see. Oh shit, let's go. I'm assuming he leads with this. I keep forgetting they can just fucking do that. Fucking hell. Now we're just along for the ride, bro. We're along for the ride now. Fucking hell. Yeah. We has Cupsy, bro. Cookie, just as fucking good. Bro. They probably have Nibbin Head. This fucking guy, bro. Oh my god, the worst. We just gotta hope that we'll get what we need. That's what we get. That's all we can do in this position, right? Because anyone would just, you know, there's still that chance that we can draw into something. Right? That's the whole point. We have to be optimistic, right? Otherwise, shit's going downhill. Oh my god! What the hell? I'm so dry. The issue is that it has two Omnis. That's the issue. It has two Omnis alongside the full board. On top of the surprise. Surprise is just always going to be there as well. But you see, because things like this exist, you need cards like this, right? You need cards like Flawless because of this. Because otherwise, you need to oversaturate your deck with a bunch of hand traps that are mediocre individually. So like if you draw an Ash, because you're hoping that you'll draw it in pair with something else, but you didn't, it's mediocre, right? So then you need cards like this. But then that's the issue, right? Like they designed it in a way where it's not like Maxi where you do your board and draw Maxi. Like that's busted. Like what do you do? Whereas this one, it's just meant to help you keep up with these resources. Because at the end of the day, fundamentally, that's what it is, right? It's whether you have the sufficient amount of resources to deal with this board, right? Because let's say they have 5 interactions. I have 5 cards, right? But sometimes those individual cards require the second or third or even the first one to be on the field to progress. So that's where Charming comes in. Where you can go, okay, that's fine. I have 10 cards anyways. So your full board, 5 interactions, that's fine. I have 10 cards, right? But then you have to consider bottlenecks, right? Like, okay, this is a choke point. So once you get to this point and they stop you here, all these other cards are redundant because you needed that to resolve, but you didn't resolve it, right? It's one of those things. This is all cooked, bro. See, I think this is where I like the theory where Andres Torres was talking about. Games wouldn't take as long if the player started with six cards, right? Because people hold on to that hope that you can top deck your way out of this. But if I draw my 6 cards and I don't draw, right? Then I'll know whether I need to stay in the game or not. Right? Because that means the games will end faster and sooner, right? Because I know I'm not going to draw anything else. I have what I have, and then you have what you have. So I have to debate. I have to contemplate whether I can break your board or not, or I can play, right? So then it'll turn a full combo turn like this guy, right? Like let's say I start off with 6 cards and I don't draw for turn, right? That means that okay, can this hand break this? And maybe you might see some openings and some potential there, which is why you stick around. But if you just don't have anything, just scoop. You don't have to stay there for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like that seems like it makes a lot of sense. Ah, yes, double Omni, bro. I mean, this takes care of one. This takes care of one. This is cooked. Start with this first. There he is, there he is, there he is. What the fuck did I do? I was meant to activate this, discard this. Fuck it, doesn't matter. Discard, no, actually, what am I talking about? I had this. No. Pathetic. Okay, I think I have time for one more. I have time for one more. You're not gonna tell me that this is why, bro. This is why people want to cut her. This is why people want to cut her. If you ever hear someone say cutting trail is the optimal route, this is why. Because they draw too much. They draw too much. Fucking hell, man. Like if you never draw trail, that whole conversation would just never be. Right? It would just never be. Bruh, this is cooked. What is this, Magnet Warriors? Oh god. This game, bro, this game. Bro. That's actually another thing to point out. Fenrir and Droplet are just good together. So good. It just seems so good to have. Like, look at this. Fenrir facilitates both of these. Special ad, send one for this, send one for that. Like, seems so good. Research nib. Oh no, Emancipator, what the fuck? I can't even read this. Well, fuck. Oh shit, okay. I can't even read these cards. What? I can't click on them. I can't click on these freaking cards. Oh, that's nice. I like this. All right, let's do this. This will give me food. What is that? Sure. But why would he do that? I just banish this now. Huh? What is that? I can't fucking read it. That's annoying, bro. What does this card do? I can't read it. What is this doing? I can't read it. Fucking ass. This simulator sometimes just annoys the hell out of me. Okay. I guess I'm fine. It doesn't let me. Everything's locked. What's happening? Target one monster if you don't attack less than you can do this card to go through the attack. Oh, sorry. Destroy that oh, it destroys it. But what do these cards do? I can't fucking. What the fuck? Hang on. Maybe. No, it doesn't work. Yo, what up?
The fusion does basically nothing, other than it makes your guys Earth.
Okay.
It's only the middle guy that does something.
What does the middle guy do?
He does... It, destroys an Earth monster he controls to take control of a monster you control.
Okay.
So he's like a monster steal.
So... Should I negate? Oh, wait.
What? He's doing it now?
Oh my god, fucking... fucking 2 seconds, bro. Oh my god! Fucking bad. Oh my god, that's so cooked. What do I kill? Does it matter? I don't think it matters, huh?
You have to kill the middle guy. Kill the middle one. He technically has no follow-up.
Okay, well, I mean, all of those guys go back to normal, though. That's the thing. Maybe I should have negated this fucking thing. If I can read these fucking cards, I would have negated both of them.
You gotta restart the app.
Yeah. Yeah, hang on. Oh, okay. So, can he not clear this fender? Is that what's happening?
Well, he can make SP,
Yeah.
probably.
SP. I mean, I guess that's fine. Because all I need is a monster next turn. For Midius. SP? Yeah.
Wait, you could revive. You could revive.
Yeah, I kind of negate though. That's the thing. But at least I'll get something here.
That's fine.
Well, how much attack is this? Fuck. I can't. Is it 24?
I'm pretty sure it's 25. Is it?
Okay.
not?
Yeah. Put it right here in the middle. Yeah, 25. How broken would this be if you didn't require to have a synchro? That'd be insane. The fuck is this? What's this guy?
Is it the G Golem link? Oh. You can't activate any monster. It negates anything it points to.
Oh, okay. Chick, let's go! Let's go, chick. Let's go, chick.
So just remember, don't summon anything to the middle or right zones.
Yeah. Shit. Actually? Fuck, actually, that's kind of bugging me. The fucking the zones. What the fuck? Because I can't increase. Wait, can I just attack over this?
Probably.
I can't read this stupid card.
Gains attack equal to the total original attack of monsters this card points to. Cannot be destroyed by battle or monster effects while this card points to no monsters.
Right. Okay, I see. So that's a you out it. Just get a weaker monster and then attack it, basically. Okay. Okay. This is kind of cooked.
So you summon a weak monster to its zone.
Yeah.
and then you battle over it with something else.
Yeah, exactly. I can activate or effects are negated.
They're just effects are negated.
Okay, so I can still do cost then. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what am I doing? What is some of this here? How do I do this? I think it has to be this. Oh, I'll just do it this way. What am I talking about? It's just this way. Wait, why can't I reborn? I used reborn last turn, right? Yeah. What the fuck? That's weird. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Go for this. This survive. Go for this, reborn this. Okay. Should be ending now. Easy enough. Oh my god, this is game 1. Fucking hell, you serious? Okay, yeah, I have to go. I gotta go, guys. Okay, let's see. Come on, change. I mean, it's fine. Deck's fine. I like it so far. I like the Fenrir's for sure. Oh my god, I can't fucking click on them. Fenrir's are nice. I like Fenrir's. Yeah, one second. They did exactly what I expected them to do. It's just to basically fuel the welcome, fuel the droplet, fuel the Midius, right? Just a pretty good card to have in that sense. Alright guys, thank you guys for joining me. I'll try to finish the DC Cup later today, and hopefully we can just do it tomorrow, stage 2 or something. But anyways, that's gonna be it. You guys have a good morning, evening, good night, wherever you are, and I'll catch you tomorrow.